Feeling good. Feeling really good.
Nervous at all?
It's game time.
Game time.
Lights are on, man. Yeah, that's what I say. Pressure make diamonds, huh?
All right, here we go. Y'all getting ready to get married.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
You ready? Okay.
Yeah. Now, the first time I heard about Grayson was one day when Lexi and I were hanging out in her apartment and she had finished working a shift at Wings, etc. And we're talking, she's in such a good mood, can't stop smiling. She turns to me and she's like, Erica, I'm seeing this guy from work. And at the time I didn't think much of it, but as time passes, they go on dates, I'm like, oh, I guess I gotta meet this guy. So when I was getting to know Grayson, I was like, this guy laughs at everything I say. Right. Which in my head, I was thinking, oh, he was just doing it to get me to like him so I could talk about it later with Lexi. But as I got to know him better and when they started dating, I realized that's just who Grayson is. He's so positive, always laughing and smiling, and a light when he walks into any room.
So when Gray introduced us all to Lexi, she wasn't just a part of his life anymore. She was a part of ours. Okay, we couldn't be luckier to have her in our life. She's fit right in seamlessly, and she truly is part of this family, to include somebody who always beats me in fantasy football. Lexi, you match his energy, you challenge him, you roast him better than I've ever been able to. And I've got like a lifetime of practice. You keep him in line, and you're someone that this family truly is lucky to have. Gray once told me in one of our conversations that he hit the jackpot with you, and I couldn't agree more.
Oh my God, Alexis!
While she was at Auburn, she got a job as a hot wing waitress at the base of her building that she lived in. It was there that she met the love of her life, Grayson Hughes Vicker, who was also a waiter tossing hot wings at the restaurant. Tall, dark, handsome, athletic, funny, intelligent. You take one look in that young man's eyes, and you know he's going places.
How you doing? Oh my God. You're absolutely gorgeous. 2,432 days ago, I made the best decision of my life. And on November 8th, 2024, 392 days ago, I doubled down and made the second best decision of my life, asking to marry me.
When I was in middle school, our teacher always told us to pray for our future husbands, whatever they needed in that moment, whatever they were going through, and for our future together. At 10 years old, I took that to heart. I prayed for that man and prayed God would guide him through everything, the best times of his life and the worst times. We were sitting on the couch in my parents' condo in Florida. I told you after 8 months of dating that you were the man I had been praying for the last 11 years.
Alexis and Grayson, having proclaimed your love for and commitment to one another in the sight of Almighty God and of these witnesses, by the power vested in me by the state of Florida, y'all are married. Woo! I almost made it.
Almost made it. Love it.
Gather guests, it is my great pleasure, for the first time ever, to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Grayson Vickers.
I have such peace in my heart handing my best friend over to you today. And Alexis, thank you for letting me be a part of your world all those years and for letting me walk alongside you today. I love you guys.
Gray, I've seen every phase of your life through thick and thin, and this is the happiest, most grounded, most grown version of you I've ever seen. Lexi, thank you for loving my brother the way he deserves to be loved. I can't wait to see what the future holds for both of you, genuinely. Everybody please raise your glass and toast this beautiful couple.
The funniest thing about us is 2,432 days later, you give me those butterflies still. The urge to take the shortcut home, the desire to try everything in the world possible to make your life easier, better, and ensure you feel me in every single day. The feeling of support, love, care, and laughter. They say soulmates recognize each other instantly. I believe that's why I felt so comfortable with you from the start. I didn't need time to understand how much you meant to me. My heart already knew. You're not just my person, you're my brother.
Your wife would be the best honor in this life that I could ever be granted. And I promise to always be your partner, your exit buddy, your best friend, and most importantly, to find you at every lifetime. I love you today, I'll love you tomorrow, and I couldn't be more excited and honored to walk with you in this next chapter of life as Mrs. Vickers.